So, I am getting a tattoo in 13 days, which is crazy to say. Like, I honestly, my last tattoo, I got it in March last year. So, it's been a while. Also, it was really small. Let me see. It's like a small tattoo of the sun and moon, also on a very fleshy part of my arm. So, it's not like, it wasn't that serious. Like, and I still on the inside of my arm so I can hide it. So, it was like, I don't know, like it was very low stakes for me. But this one is gonna be on my ribs and it's gonna be done in red ink because I love how red ink looks on melanated skin. I just literally am so in love, and I'm getting it on my ribs because I kind of wanted to hide it, like, the part where your bra strap sits? That's where I want to get it. I don't really know how big I want it to be. Like, I kind of am open to a bigger tattoo, like, a 5-incher, which is crazy to say, but because I never imagined I'd get a tattoo that big. But I kind of want to, like, I want to do it, and I'm scared. I'm excited. I can't wait. Like, I wish it would come sooner. Like, I'd have the tattoo already, but then also, like, I wish time would slow down so I could, my body will never look like this again. The side of my body will, after this point, after I get the tattoo, will always have a tattoo on it. And so I'm like, well, maybe I should just savor the time that I have where it's not tattooed. Because if you remember in my other episode, I filmed it last year, or, recorded it, whatever. And I was talking about how before I got the tattoo, I was like looking at my arm like without a tattoo and wondering if I'd miss my arm without the tattoo on it, and having a little bit of a crisis, like, am I making the right decision? Like, that's literally how I felt. But however, I do not regret it at all. First of all, it has a lot of sentimental meaning to me. Second of all, I just love how my body looks with the tattoo. Like, I feel more complete. I feel more myself with the tattoo. And a lot of people say, like,
once you get one tattoo, like, you're gonna get addicted.
And I'm like, okay, maybe they're a little bit true. Like, maybe that's a little bit true because I do have 4 more tattoos planned for this year to get, not 4, including the one I'm getting in 2 weeks. But I feel like I'm not addicted. Like, I just feel like I kind of fell in love. Like, I fell in love with the artistry. I fell in love with the idea of, having a tattoo that represents someone I love and, carrying it with me for the rest of my life. Like, the reason I get tattoos that when they do have meaning, that represent people I love, is because to me, it's like, I don't want to go another day without this person in my life. And even if, like, let's say they, like, die or something, I feel like they will still be with me through the tattoo, if that makes sense. So saying all that to say, I'm excited, I'm scared, I can't wait, I want time to slow down. I'm obsessed with watching tattoo tours on YouTube, and honestly, one day I hope I can make a tattoo tour on YouTube. I don't have enough. I only have one. I feel like that would be an incredibly short video, like, so underwhelming. Anyway, that is not all what this episode is about, but I am hyperfixating on tattoos given that my tattoo appointment is coming up soon. So oh my gosh, who's texting me? Anyway, so I couldn't help but talk about it in this episode. I'm gonna mute my phone. In this episode, like, why did I forget exactly I didn't even remember what I was talking about. What I wanted to talk about. In this episode, I want to talk about New Year's resolutions. If you see me looking down, I'm looking down at what I wrote down that I want to talk about, because obviously, very clearly, I have the memory of a bird and cannot remember what I was talking about. Anyway, back on topic. New Year's resolutions. So, is someone shoveling snow? Oh, it's a plane. Anyway, I made some New Year's resolutions, and let me pull up, actually, because I talked about this in the last episode, let me pull up the document that I made where I literally wrote what I wanted to do, like my goals for the year. Literally a 3-year plan. So, first of all, let's talk about the 3-year plan. My goals for the first half of 2024 were to get a tattoo. Soon we will be checking that off. And then I wanted to finish applying to grad school, which, I did. Yay, check. And then also, like, applying to big girl jobs, with retirement plans and whatever. A salary job that gives me health care and all that jazz. Anyway, but I only had those three goals for real. And now that I've done two out of the two out of the three, I'm like, maybe I should have made some more goals. Like, I don't know. But at the time when I was making this list, like that felt like a lot. Like that felt like enough. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm an overachiever and I'm so used to always having to do something, always needing to do something, like needing to have something to do or something. I don't know. I'm just like saying words. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I feel like there's something, you know? Like, I feel like I didn't make enough goals. Like I'm checking them off too fast kind of thing. And I don't know. Maybe like I feel like that's a good thing. Like I should be proud of myself, but I'm not. And I feel like it's probably related to me constantly worrying about the future. Like I feel like lately I've been in a constant state of like, what will my future hold? Like, will I ever be able to support myself? Like, it's scary, especially with the economy the way it is. Like, everything is expensive. Everything's expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh god, everything is so expensive. And you know, when I remember I wanted to move out maybe 2 years ago. No, I didn't want to move out, but the idea of moving out planted itself in my brain about 2 years ago. And I was like, let's see what this is all about. Like, let me look up some apartments for rent, like, and the qualifications and all that. And I did. And it was so depressing. It was so depressing. It was like, you know, learning about needing to make 3 times the rent or monthly or something, you know, like you only really spend 30% of your monthly income on rent, and looking at the prices to rent, knowing that I don't really want a roommate because I did that in college. And go listen to my college roommates episode, because we're not gonna elaborate on that. Anyway, knowing that I have a dog, knowing all these expenses of being an adult is the worst. Oh my god. Like, it stressed me out. I was like, am I ever gonna actually be able to attain that? Like, is that even attainable for me to be able to support myself and take care of myself? Yeah, that's been what's been on my mind these days. It sucks. Like, it's like every day I'm having like I wouldn't say quarter life crisis, because I know what I want for my life and I envision it, you know? And I feel like I am working towards the life I dream of. But I don't know. It just feels like even though I'm moving forward, like I'm taking steps forward, they're so small that it's gonna take me forever to get there, to live that life that is like my dream life. Yeah. I mean, like, I've been planting a lot of seeds that, you know, and waiting for them to grow, if that makes sense. Like, I've been planting a lot of seeds and waiting for them to grow, like, you know, applying to grad school, or been getting on the wait list for a pottery class because I know I want to learn pottery. I can't think of anything else. But I promise, I swear. I've been planting seeds to live the life that I want to do. Like, you know, I got a dog. You know, I wanted a dog. I got a dog. I have plants, but they're dying still. We're working on it. Do you want to see a plant that I just killed? Actually, it's dead. If you can hear that, it's real dead. It was a beautiful, beautiful plant. I thought I would kill it, like when I brought it home immediately, but it's been like 2 years and I killed it because I've been watering my plants. Anyway, I kind of have hope. I'm like, maybe it will come back in the spring. Yeah. We'll see. Only time will tell. But the problem with planting seeds, right, and waiting for them to grow is that you have to wait for them to grow. And sometimes they might not grow. Like, you know, if I'm applying to grad school, but I could so totally get rejected. Like, it's actually not even like, oh, I might get rejected. Like, I probably will get rejected, and like, that's okay, kind of, not really. But like, what can I do about that? I don't know. Yeah, and I talked about this a little bit in the something about rejection. Anyway, yes, in that episode I talk about rejection. Like, the part of it that sucks is not even really the getting rejected part. It's really like the waiting to get rejected. Like, and not even the wait, it sucks because you're waiting, you're like, I'm not even gonna get in, like I'm gonna get rejected. And then you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting, you're like, well, maybe, like I feel like I feel like I'm a qualified individual, like I feel like I do well, like, you know, maybe I won't get rejected. And the longer you wait, the more your hopes build, and then when you get rejected anyway, it sucks. It sucks more because you've had to wait so long and your hopes got built more just for it to come crashing down, right? Sucks. Anyway, we're not gonna think about it, because if I think about it, I might start spiraling, maybe. I don't know. Back to New Year's resolutions. I feel like this is all over the place. Back to New Year's resolutions. One of my main New Year's resolutions was to create a routine for myself and stick to it. Because post-grad, after graduating college, it's been so rough. It's been so rough to have a routine that's not dictated by school, because literally, like, how many years of my life have I spent doing that? 12 years of my life. My whole routine and my way of living has been built around school. And now that it's not, it's like, well, how do I do that? How do I make my own routine? First of all, it's freeing. It's like, oh, like, I could do whatever I want. And then it's like, I can do whatever I want. And so I just, like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, do I even have the discipline to create my own routine? Like, I don't know. I spent a lot of last year, not a lot, maybe the last 3 months of last year having a lot of trouble getting out of bed. I just, you know, when the option is there to stay in bed till 10:30, like, I'm gonna do it. Like, I don't want to, not really, like, because it's just so comfy. You know, it's winter and it's so comfortable in the bed, and you're just like, I can just stay in bed. You know, I don't have to get up. But I just know my quality of life would be so much better if I did get up and, like, I took my dog on a long walk and, you know, had a smoothie or some pancakes or something. I just know I would feel so much better. I just know it. I would feel like lighter and happier and all that. But I cannot, for the life of me, get it together to do it. It's like, girl, get it together. Like, every day when I wake up and the clock is like 10:30 and I'm like, get it together. And it's not for lack of trying. Like, I did the whole alarm thing where I was like 7:30, 7:45, 8, 8:30, 8:45, 9, you know, like hoping that it would get me out of bed. But I just snooze that shit. Like, I really just snooze it and keep it going. Like, I do. Because I can, because there's no classes to go to, and my work is, you know, my jobs, like, one is work from home and the other is retail job, and it's like a night shift. So it's like, I don't have to get up that early, but I need to. At the same time, I don't have to, but I need to, for a better quality of life. So anyway, that was my first New Year's resolution, you know, to go to the gym once a week, to wake up. Now, I have not followed that schedule once in the last 25 days of 2024. I haven't done it once. It's really bad. Like, I don't know, it's really bad. I'm trying. Here's the thing. I just it just kind of feels like there's not enough hours in the day. Like, if I wake up at 10:30 and then I really don't really get myself together, you know, after brushing your teeth and, you know, walking the dog, feeding the dog, eating breakfast, whatever. It's like 11:45, 11:30 by the time I do all that. So it's just like, you know, then it's 11:30, and then it's like I have maybe an hour, 2 hours to do the work from home job, and then I have to go to the retail job, and it's like, there's not enough time in the day, and it just feels like I'm failing. Like, that was really, if I'm being honest with myself, that was the only New Year's resolution that I had that was in my control, besides the tattoo ones. And if, like, I failed, like, already. Like, okay, to be honest, here's the thing. Is it really failure? Like, I haven't given up yet. I wake up every day and I'm like, I go to sleep every day and I'm like, tomorrow I'm going to try to wake up early. You know? Like, I tell myself, tomorrow I'm going to wake up early. And I don't know. I can't do it. But I feel like if I just have the mentality where every day I'm trying again anyway, maybe one day we'll get it, you know? One day I'll be able to do it. One day I'll get it, and the next day I'll get it, and the next day I'll get it, and before I know it, it'll be my habit, my routine. Something that I've been trying to get done that's been just like waking up early, where I like haven't been able to do it for some reason, is scheduling a dentist appointment. I need to schedule a dentist appointment like every day I've been like, I need to schedule the dentist appointment. I need to schedule the dentist appointment. I need to schedule the dentist appointment. I need to schedule the dentist appointment right now. Like, but I haven't been able to. Like, I can't do it. Like, I'm like, I don't even really want to go to the dentist. Like, I don't even really want to go to the dentist. Like, I don't want to. Being an adult is the worst. Why would I want to go to the dentist? I don't. So why would I schedule an appointment? Because I don't even want to go. But I need to go. But I need to go to the dentist. So every day I'm like, I didn't get it done today. I'll try again tomorrow. Like, I'll put it back on my to-do list tomorrow. I didn't get it done today. I'll try again tomorrow. I didn't get it done today. I'll try again tomorrow. That's basically my mantra. And yesterday I finally got it done. I finally scheduled the dentist appointment. And when I scheduled it yesterday, I was like, like, they're gonna be so backed up. Like, they're not even gonna have time for me. Yeah, yay. Like, I'm not gonna have to go till March. And, and I called that woman and she was like, we got in 2 weeks. And I was like, oh, no, tell me it's a lie. Say psych right now. Tell me it's a lie. Oh, no. You know what I mean? That's just how it works. I mean, that reminds me of when I, got my ears pierced, the helix pierced in my ears, and I was so nervous. And I made the call to the piercing shop. I was like, hello, first of all, I was nervous. I don't know. I just, like, words eluded me. It was like, hello, I'm just calling because I was wondering if I could get my helix pierced. And they were like, yeah, the earliest we have is next, like, in 3 days. And I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, what? 3 days? I was expecting you to say, like, next month. I don't know. I guess I don't even know why my hands like that. Anyway, it's irrelevant. Not important. I guess I really didn't understand how tattoo places worked, or piercing places worked, that they usually have availability, a lot of it. I guess I was kind of envisioning it would be like the tattoo process that I did, because this is my first time getting pierced at a piercing shop. Like, my other 2 piercings were done at Claire's, like icing, what's that place called? Anyway, it was done with a piercing gun. So this is my first time getting it done at a legit piercing shop, and I was like, just didn't know how it worked, and I didn't know the turnaround was that fast. And I was like, god damn, already? And I was like, okay, and it was like 3 days. That's not enough time to mentally prepare myself. But anyway, it was fine. It was great. I love it. I love my piercing. What was I talking about? What was the point I was trying to make with that? I don't think there was one. I think I just went on a tangent. Anyway, yeah, so I feel like right now I'm in this, like, weird transitionary period in my life. Like, I talked about it before, where I feel like I'm in purgatory or something. Like, I'm like, not a kid, but not an adult all the way. Like, I am an adult, but like, I'm 22. But however, I'm not an adult all the way. I don't understand taxes. or 401ks. I don't understand that stuff. Like, whatever. But I'm getting there, I'm not quite an adult, but I'm getting there. This doesn't mean that I don't have adult-like responsibilities. I totally do. It's just not as adult-like as I feel like it could be. I don't know how else to explain that, but so I'm gonna leave it at that. But this transitionary period in my life kind of feels like learning how to ride a bike. Like, it's scary. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm nervous at all times, but you kind of just have to get on, fall, and get back up, and I know that. Logically, I know that's what needs to happen. But emotionally, mentally, physically, I do not want to fall. I don't want to fall. I don't want to get scrapes on my elbows and my knees. Like, I really don't. And there's no, like, knee pads, no elbow pads, Like, you just are gonna fall. You're gonna fail. And everyone who's, like, in their 30s or whatever is like, you're gonna fail in life. And, that's just how you learn from your failures. And, blah, 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 blah. It'll be okay. And they're just so calm about it. But I'm like, because you failed and it worked out. Like, you're already at the part where it worked out. Like, for me, I'm at the part where I'm like, is it even gonna work out? I don't know. It might not. I might end up homeless on the street. Like, I don't know. It's scary. But I'm trying anyway, obviously. I'm trying anyway. I'm trying to fall down, put myself in positions where I might fall, and learn how to be okay with the process of learning how to get back up again. You know, that's really my goal by applying to grad school. Because if I don't get in, like, I really would be okay with that. Not to be contradictory or anything, because I would love, 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 love to go to grad school. But I feel like deep down I would be okay with that. I don't even know how to articulate why I know that I would be okay with it, but I would. And especially in this transitionary phase, something that I've been really, really trying to get better at doing is living for the sake of living. Like, living life just to enjoy it. Because what else can we do? You know? Like, I'm getting tattooed because I know it will make me happy. You know? I know it will improve my quality of life. Like, not really. That's kind of dramatic. Just more like it would make me happy. And I just live every day trying to be happier than the last. Does it always work? No. But I'm trying anyway. And I feel like part of that is aiming to laugh every day. You know, aiming to find something to find joy in every single day. Just waking up with the goal to be happier than the day before. Because I just feel like waking up with that mindset automatically sets you up for more success than if you didn't have that mindset. So that's just kind of that's kind of what I'm doing, even amidst, you know, failing to fulfill my New Year's resolutions. I don't know. I really don't. However, part of that, you know, learning to be happier every day or aiming to be happier every day requires taking care of yourself. Because the other day, I realized that I had free will. It was yesterday, actually. Not just the other day. It was yesterday. I realized I had free will because I was at work, my retail job, and I just really did not want to be there. I was there. I was like, I don't want to be here. I really don't. I don't want to be here at all. And so I went home. I said, can I go home? And they were like, I was like, can I go home early? And they were like, yeah, like, why? And I was like, okay, thank you, goodbye. Sometimes I feel like I get so focused on, so fixated on needing to abide by societal rules that I forget that I can really just do whatever I want. Like, for real. Like, actually, I can. Like, I can go home because I want to. And I did. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this episode here. This is my first time recording a video to go with the recorded podcast. We'll see how that goes. Do I know how to edit videos? No, but we're learning, because I didn't know how to edit audio either before I started this podcast, and we're a year strong. So, and I like to think that I've gotten better at it. Anyway, yeah, wish me luck for my tattoo. I am scared, literally shaking in my boots, literally about to pee my pants because it's on my ribs and it's in red ink. Like, I heard this is the most painful ink and the most painful placement. Like, what am I thinking? But it would be so good. Like, it'd be so iconic. Like, I already know I'm gonna love it. And the artist that's doing it is so incredibly talented. A black woman. Like, I love supporting my black women. So I'm excited, but I'm nervous. But, like, what can you do? I feel like this is what makes life worth living, you know? Making things for yourself where you're looking forward to things. Even amidst strife. What's the word? It's not strife. I mean, maybe, like, struggle. You know? Even amidst time when you're not sure about where you're going in life and stuff. Creating things to look forward to. Yeah. Anyway, as always, thanks for listening. Make sure to follow the podcast on Instagram, TikTok, everything, YouTube, at Jumble Podcast. And also, don't forget to check out the Jumble Podcast website at bit.ly/JumblePod. I don't know how often I will be uploading episodes. I will aim to go back to my every Sunday upload schedule, but I don't know. As you can tell from this episode, life and, you know, having that motivation and dedication and all that has been rough lately. Not to say that I won't go back to that. I just kind of am enjoying living in a more unstructured lifestyle right now. I think that's okay. I don't think this is permanent. I don't think it has anything to do with my work ethic, or bad work ethic. I just think I need a break because I've been going full speed ahead for so many years, and I will use my break, my post-grad gap year, to its fullest to rest and recuperate and get back to that badass woman who just achieves goals and works hard every day soon. Like, I know I'll get back to that. But right now, I just want to read books and do puzzles and hang out with my dog, and I think that's okay. So yeah. Anyway, I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Hopefully some more book reviews coming if I can get myself together and read books. But I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Thank you for listening, and I just wanted to end this episode with a reminder to look up at the sky occasionally, because I was looking up at the sky yesterday and it was so beautiful, and I was like, wow, life is gorgeous, like life is beautiful. Wow, it's such a privilege we get to be on this earth and see the sky and the stars and the clouds. Like, don't forget to look up at the sky, guys. Like, it's lovely. Take a minute to appreciate it, because I know I did.